friends, this is Becca. Welcome to Embrace Eternity, a podcast co-hosted by myself and Cass, where we talk about Mass Effect, BioWare, video games, TV, and whatever else tickles our fancy at the moment.
We're talking about E3 2017.
I did not watch most of it. After Anthem, I kind of was like, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I did like a video on it for anyone who quickly wants to see it on my channel Elven Tempest, where I talked about the games that I liked. But yeah, overall, there wasn't that much that was like exciting. I kind of talked about it before somewhere else, but probably not here, that like last year was pretty big because Dishonored 2, I was so hyped about Emily. Like Bethesda just made me so happy last year. So last year was a good year. And this year it was kind of like, I don't know, I feel like companies aren't as inclined to see E3 as a means of like, oh, I gotta talk about the game, gotta put it out there. Plus, I feel like a lot of companies are changing the way they want to market their games. And yeah, Anthem was like just highlighting that you can like, Anthem confused the fuck out of me. Cause when all was said and done, I was like, wait, I asked Becca to text. I was like, wait, hold on a minute. Were those actual characters? Were those people talking? Because the sound quality was good. I didn't understand, wasn't paying that much attention. So I don't know. I wasn't too happy about like everything we saw with Anthem. I was bummed about not seeing Dragon Age or any Mass Effect DLC. That would have been nice.
Yeah, I felt bad having to be like, no, those aren't like characters. Those are like your.
I don't give a fuck about.
Those are people
Kim.
playing.
I don't care about Kim or what was the other guy's name? John. I don't know. But what I actually wrote them down because I thought they were fucking characters. I had it in my notebook. God,
no,
so pathetic. But yeah, I've talked about Anthem on my channel again. I'm not gonna make Becca sit through it, but you can watch my videos about what we know about it, and the other one is just like analyzing quote unquote the trailer. So it's, you know, action RPG that BioWare has been working on for a long while, and we don't really know anything other than it has like combat-y stuff, and it's kind of Destiny like, and yeah, so it doesn't look bad. I'm still gonna be like interested and I don't know, following it, but yeah, sucked about no Mass Effect DLC news because the only thing keeping me going on was my potential Corian DLC, and I don't know, how long has it been since the game came out? I am not good with time.
It's less than 6 months.
Less than 6, but like, hold on, when did it come out? Was that March?
March.
The end of March, I feel like.
Yeah, it was Ryan's birthday. It came out March 21st.
Okay, so it's only been like three or so months. Over 3 months? I don't know. Yeah, I think. Maybe exactly 3 months. Does that feel right, or does that feel too little? I can't math. I don't know. But I guess, yeah, you're right. I don't know. So other than BioWare, there was Dishonored DLC, which looks really cool. I forget her name because, oh no, I kind of swept through that game. Oh God, what's her name? You know, the lady who's, Billy? No, that doesn't sound right. Might be though. I know there's somebody named Billy. God, sometimes games mesh together though, so I'm not really sure. Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn DLC, which is nice, and I don't think any other DLC was announced. Some other fun games like I think it's called Ooblets or something.
Oh yeah, Ooblets.
The little farmy one with the cute little character. Yeah. The lady who made the game, I assume she had more people working on it, but she had a Tumblr and she was posting about it, and I think it was crowdfunded a little bit, but I can't remember. So that was cutesy, and trying to think.
They also had The Last Night, which I was excited about until I found out about the like creative director and how.
Wait, what's The Last Night?
That was the one that looks kind of Blade Runner-esque, but it was pixely, and it looked really like sci-fi, cyberpunk, but they apparently just emptied out all of the cyberpunk. Like, they kept the aesthetic, but they emptied out all of the, you know, anti-racism, anti-sexism, all that, and they were basically like, what if, you know, everyone had enough to eat and whatever, then
what
creativity
no
would
conflict?
Be dead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm looking it up now because I cannot remember. There was okay. I feel like I must have spaced out when this happened because I don't remember it, but it said it's one of the most dazzling games. It looks okay. Cyberpunk side scroller.
I was excited for it, but I don't know if I really want to play it if it's by someone who's going to be a douchebag.
Yeah, I understand.
Or have his douchebag like beliefs in, you know, ingrained in the game. Thank you, but no, I'll pass.
I have this weird like memory of being very young and my brother on like the old ass computer we had playing a game, and like in my head I thought it was Wolfenstein, but now I don't know because I'm positive there was a fucking wolf, and I don't think that wolves have anything to do with it, so I don't know what I'm thinking of, but that's gonna drive me nuts. But yeah, there was Wolfenstein something with the title. It looked really graphically cool, but I can't play games with Nazis. I don't want to. I never want to. I don't want to. Because, you know, I don't know if any of you guys knew this, but I found out this year that I have Jewish ancestry. Did not know about it. It's been a big thing. I'm kind of joking, but kind of not. But in general, just I'm a human, and it's kind of upsetting to have to deal with those themes, but only because, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I guess some people are into that, though. I don't know. Have you ever played? Oh, my headphone came out. Have you ever played a Wolfenstein game?
No. Are you killing Nazis or are you playing as a Nazi?
No, I think you're killing them, but that's not my problem. Like, fine, kill the Nazis, whatever. But like, I just don't have any interest in that kind of game because it upsets me. Like, BioShock, you know, was initially pretty upsetting for me, and Infinite, you know, because Columbia is a world of absolute garbage of these racist bastards. You know, then the end of the game you find out something about yourself and you're like, oh God, oh Jesus Christ, I was the Nazi all along. Spoiler.
Oh Jesus.
Well, you know, in a way, but that is, I don't like thinking about that, but, and no BioShock. I mean, a lot of stuff was just kind of missing that I would have loved. Like, we didn't hear about The Last of Us. There's no Death Stranding. There's probably some other junk.
They didn't mention Animal Crossing at all.
That was upsetting. But we do know now that the game's coming out for mobile this year, so that's a thing we learned after. But I don't know, maybe people just don't care about E3 as much as in like the people who are like, well, why bother? I don't know.
I mean, I didn't bother. And last year, I watched the whole thing.
So. It was so boring. There were so many cars and there were so many sports, and I don't like it.
Sport, car, and gun.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else. Anything, I mean, Beyond Good and Evil 2. I've started playing the first game, which is absolute hell to play on a PC because it does not compute well with modern systems, I guess. But it looked really cool. I think, and then Detroit, is it Becoming Human or Become? I don't know. That looked cool. It's got that creepy, like David Cage kind of mouth animations that is never right for whatever reason. But I guess maybe obviously they'd probably still be working on that, fine tune shit later. And with that super hot guy from Grey's Anatomy, that's what I'm saying.
Which
good.
super hot guy?
His name, they call him Avery. I think that's his last name on Grey's Anatomy. I haven't watched that in forever, but he's got like blue eyes and he's really pretty. He was this one's like focus guy. He was like the face of it. Did you not see that trailer?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it's about AI and like, I don't know. I know it'll probably be weird as hell because that's his like aesthetic, but I'm so excited about it. And I just want to free the AI. We're gonna free ourselves. That's all I'm saying. So
Sounds cool.
want more AI games in general would be cool. I was disappointed in Mass Effect. I have to say it again because of the whole lack of like in-depth looking at the AI. Like we had subplots about how people mistrust the AI, but Sam, we never really had like a lot of like conflict with that. Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, it feels like they were setting it up for it to be the second in the trilogy or whatever they were setting it up for was going to be where more stuff came to light, but
Sam started murdering us slowly, stealing our life from us.
I've been sneaking arsenic in your Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, no, in our Blastos.
Oh, yeah, in our Blastos, yes.
Hello.
Yeah. But who knows what's going to happen. I've just had to deaden my feelings about it because otherwise I'll cry all the time. So
don't cry. It's okay. Even the most like critical people and most vocal people about like being realistic about the situation are still like, well, maybe they'll just revamp the whole thing in a couple years again. You never know. Or they'll this particular person that I was listening to said balls up, but I'm going to say ovaries up and make the sequel anyway and do better because it is kind of cowardly to like, after all this, not do anything to make the situation better, especially when it's Mass Effect, but whatever. This is no longer a purely Mass Effect podcast. That was my little insertion.
I wish it was, but they've just
E3. There was Griffin McElroy not eating a banana. That was okay.
That was like one of the highlights for me.
That was a highlight. And then they did a video with him and Nick, whatever his Robinson. They were in a hot tub. They did one of their episodes in a hot tub. It was great. It was very enjoyable. That wasn't technically, I don't think they were at E3, but who knows? I mean, they might have been off-site. I don't know. It was entertaining though. And I watched some videos of like people walking around E3 and it looks pretty cool. I'd like to go one day, but I'd also rather not.
So many people.
Yeah.
All I can think when I see large crowds is like, that must smell bad.
Yeah. I mean, and bless the community, but a lot of people aren't always in this community the least smelly and nicest. Although I try to smell good, but what can you do? I'm thinking there must be something else. Oh, Life is Strange, duh. I guess it's better to like wrap it up for us, which might be another 20 minutes, to talk about Life is Strange prequel. We do know that they're having actually 2 games that are in development right now. And the one that they were talking about that's coming out at the end of August is Before the Storm, which is a prequel, and it's like 3 episodes, and then after that another episode which has Max before she leaves town, but the other 3 are about Rachel and Chloe, and that's being developed by I don't know, there's like 2 companies. The company that did the first game are working on the sequel, which I think will either have Max or an entirely new set of characters. But this one that's being worked on is at a different studio. And Ashley Birch, who voiced Chloe, is actually consulting, but not voicing Chloe. because of the voice actor strike. So that made me excited because she got to have influence over Chloe and kind of, you know, give them some reference to who she is. I'm really excited about that one. And it looked good. I've been trying not to look at like too much footage of it because I don't want to be overly like spoiled about what's going on, but probably some Chloe Rachel romance, probably a lot of tears. No time travel, so nothing can change, you know, that straight up. So it's still gonna end the way it's gonna end, which makes it automatically more depressing. But I really love that game. I started playing that before I knew I was a lesbian, so it was pretty illuminating. It was a pretty illuminating time for me.
I'm wondering if maybe Rachel has the power that Max had, and maybe what's going to happen is, like, you know how Max comes to the conclusion, like, I can't save Chloe's dad without, you know, Chloe ending up paralyzed and wanting to end her life, and so she makes the decision to let Chloe's dad die, and it makes me wonder if maybe Rachel's going to be left with the same decision, but it's either like Chloe dies or she dies, and so she's like, I'm just gonna have to die. Like, that's what's gonna have to happen.
You know, I feel like when they said that, they could have been meaning that Chloe doesn't have that ability. Maybe you're right, but I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't hear that they actually said there's no time travel. So maybe that's not it at all.
Well, maybe I don't know the exact wording. They could have just said Chloe doesn't have it. I mean, I always thought there was something strange about the whole Rachel situation. But we're going to have to deal with the fact that, like, even if you choose, like, Chloe to be into Rachel, she still is with that weird RV douchebag. And then she still gets in cahoots with the other person, which I feel like is a spoiler, too much to say. So that all still happens, and that's kind of a weird thing to do, like knowing that nothing will change based on how you play. It's I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be poetic or something, but I don't know. I love that game format. It's just a lot of fun to play, and it's not especially lighthearted, but that's okay. And it makes me wish now that whatever sequel they're working on that comes, not the prequel, but the sequel, will have Chloe and Max, but I don't know. They don't want to do that because, you know, obviously you can choose two drastically different things, you know, for the end of the original game, which killed me. It killed me. That was such an that's like the most emotional finale to any game I've ever played. It's ridiculous. Don't want to think about it. I'm trying to think of anything else that we heard about or didn't hear about.
Oh, they announced that Coco is going to be a character in Crash Bandicoot that you can play as, which I'm super pumped about.
Yes, Becca is super pumped. And she's cute. I don't know anything about it, but she's real cute.
She's the one I always played in Crash Team Racing. She's got a blonde ponytail and a pink car, and I love Coco.
A pink car is good, so I like her for that. There was talk of a new Mario game. I don't really play Mario games.
Me either.
But it looks okay. I don't know. I guess we could use this moment to talk about, like, maybe what we want to see next year at E3 2018. I'll tell you right now, Dragon Age. Dragon Age. I just want to know about Dragon Age so bad. I can't contain myself. I hope we do. But since Anthem is coming out next year, though, it might be that they just don't talk about it at all till 2019, which I'm gonna be so mad.
Some bullshit.
God, I need to know. It's so unfortunate. I hate these cycles. I know it takes a long time, and they don't. I don't know. I'm just missing. I'm missing my friends. I miss them so bad. I want to see my Dorian.
I just wish that maybe Mass Effect and BioWare, or just BioWare games in general. I wish that they would maybe start doing some like side projects with less graphic intensive stuff, because
Yeah.
I feel like graphics isn't really their strong suit, story is. And like maybe they could make some smaller games that aren't so graphically intensive and expensive to produce.
Yeah.
And that way we'd get more content and more like story-based stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't like DA2. Not that I'm an advocate for DA2, because
I love DA2.
you love
but-
DA2. I'm not an advocate, so I'm not bringing this up. But I think, wasn't that game literally like a 2-year project?
Yep, and that's, I
Yeah.
mean, they reused a lot of Origins,
no,
like
I think-
alleyways and
here's
stuff, which
what I
was
think.
fine. I didn't care.
I understand the graphics. I'm not like asking for Inquisition style every game, but I feel like they're probably not going to stop doing that. But I do think that it would be much less difficult and they could get things out quicker if they just went back to the structure of Origins and DA2 of not open world. And I think a lot of people agree, and they just, for whatever reason, it's like open world. Ever since fucking Skyrim, which I don't play because open world kills me. I do not have the time for it. I do not want to fucking ride a horse that I stole for an hour. I don't want to do it. That's just how I feel. Like, I don't like open world. I don't. I really
love
don't.
Skyrim, but not every game needs to be open world. That's the thing. Like, it's just not necessary.
I don't have the time for it, friends. I don't. I have no attention span, and like I like looking at pretty things, but at the end of the day, I don't want to be taking that much time traveling. I'd rather get to the story elements and talk to my characters and have like travel points that are really quick. I don't know, but I hope that they're, considering that. Probably not, though. They're probably, as we speak, like Tevinter is a massive land of open landscape. It's really, I mean, I guess, whatever. Tevinter is pretty big, but
So
just-
tired, BioWare. I'm so tired. Please, I get
sleepy.
lost. Just make them hallways.
I don't know how to get around
Just-
this. I have to open a project. I have to go talk to my council. I have to get my shards.
Please.
It's rough. It's a rough
Hallways are
life.
fine. Just nicely decorated hallways. We don't need an open
Like
world.
Origins, I have a fucking tent. I click a thing. Sometimes I get into an encounter. Cool. Murder. We're back.
Well, then the other thing is, I know there's this part in, God, I don't remember what part it is in Dragon Age Inquisition, but it's like by the coast, and there's like a big mountain, and it's
Storm
so
Coast?
hard to
What are you
get
talking about?
there. You see like a dragon, and if you've got Bull with you, he's like, oh, that's fucking badass. But
Yeah, that's the Storm Coast.
okay, Storm Coast, yeah. So there's this part where I could not get around this big fucking rock, but you're supposed to get to something that's on the other side or inside of it. I swear to God, I spent at least 3 hours of my
Are you
life
talking
trying
about
to get
like
over
destroying the
that fucking thing.
where the Darkspawn were coming out of? One of the holes?
I think that, but also I was just trying to get like around it or over it or to wherever there was a thing that we were supposed to get to. I don't remember. It's been too long, but it just made me mad because I was like, this is open world. And yet there are still like weird limitations where you want me to go somewhere, but you don't show me how to get there. And that irritates the shit out of me.
Yeah, like Mass Effect Andromeda, before we had the Nomad, I guess, I don't remember what it's called, but it helps with inclines. I don't know. It just helped you go up hills. But before that, like I would literally, think I spent like 15 minutes trying to go up this stupid thing. I don't remember what planet it was, but it's the one where there's like a base and like you see a line that looks sort of like a path that you can go up the mountain. And I literally tried forever to go up that fucking mountain, but because I didn't have the thing, I couldn't even get to the simple path that eventually would lead you up. It was so bad. It was so bad. I don't even understand.
Open world is stupid. I hate it.
When I heard that they originally were trying to do something that was similar to No Man's Sky and that, they're generated planets randomly, I was like, I don't know of anything that I want to do less than visit randomly generated planets. endless planets. There's
No
nothing,
thanks.
and I love space and I love games, but I got no desire in me to do such a thing. It sounds horrible.
Mm-mm.
Well, open worlds. No.
We're not fans.
I wonder who loves them though. That's what I honestly wonder. Where are they getting this feedback? Who
I
are
don't
they
know.
getting this I don't get it. I don't get it. Because I feel
Not
like if you're
sure.
only getting the feedback of those people, they're not the right people, because I haven't met anyone who loves an open world in a BioWare game. I don't know. I don't know them. I don't know these people. Probably wouldn't like them. If you like open worlds, I'm not going to judge you, but it's not my thing. It's not my thing.
I am. Stop telling them to make them. This is your fault.
Yeah, maybe
Get out
you
of
should
here.
also, because they're listening to you should also be like, but I've encountered a lot of people who don't like it. So maybe compromise.
You've had
But-
enough. You've got enough to play for the rest of your life. It's so
you
open.
can go in
So
Skyrim. You
you
can
just-
travel everywhere you want to go. In
Let
most
the rest
games.
of us have some fun, please. Please.
Yeah, I beg you. But yeah, we probably won't hear about that next year. We'll probably hear more about Anthem. We'll probably hear about The Last of Us 2. Probably about Death Stranding, which I'm only interested in because it looks fucking crazy. Probably other stuff. I don't know. I mostly care about BioWare, so I'm not the best person
Yeah.
to think about this kind of crap. I don't know.
I want to be excited for Anthem, but I don't know. After Andromeda, like I trusted in them so wholeheartedly because I was trying to not be negative about it, and then like I liked Andromeda, but it didn't like they just missed the mark on so many things that I just
There was so
trust
much.
is broken.
You'll see. I was told you'll see. God,
don't
I don't
worry.
know.
You'll see.
I think I was tainted from day one with the whole Suvi thing, just the way I felt about Suvi. And it sounds stupid, but like from everything from that, I got the whole tone of the game was that it just did not make fucking sense. And I think we haven't. Oh my God, I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. No, I'm not good. I don't know if we've talked about how Jal was, finally made bisexual, or at least in game acknowledged that he was, and now Scott can romance him. I think we probably did. I don't know.
I watched the romance. It's really cute.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. They already had the stuff for it, but yeah. I mean, it just it was not great. That's all.
I mean, I'm glad they did it, but at the same time, I'm like, why didn't you
Are
just do
you?
it to begin with?
I gotta be honest with you. If I could teleport back in time to before I ever started caring about a new game, I would appear to myself and I would say, with a chocolate bar in hand, dark chocolate, like 75% dark chocolate, okay? I gotta be specific because that's what I like. And I'd be like, take this chocolate. Do not care about Mass Effect Andromeda. Listen to me, child. You don't want to be in this. And I would, I would probably not listen to myself, but I hope that I would. And my life would be infinitely better because it was, I don't know. I'm glad about some things, like some characters. I'm glad about Cora. I'm glad about PB on some levels, because I love her. But most of it, I really wish I hadn't ever seen.
Yeah,
I don't care.
it bums me out because Ryan tried to warn me. He was like, I think you need to temper your expectations. He was like, this is from what I've read. He was like, it's going to be a big game. It's going to be open world. And he was like, and the things that they focus on at heart, they still consider it like a shooter. They're like, the story comes after for them. Like they say they focus on story, but really it still comes after. And he's like, and I think your hopes and dreams, he was like, you need to temper your expectations a little. And I was like, no, it's going to be great.
I think my problem is that it just doesn't feel like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
I don't have my Quarians. I keep saying it. I don't have a lot of aliens that I love, and it doesn't feel like Mass Effect. And in my head, like, I can separate, like, if they chose to forget this game ever happened in like freaking 10 years, 5 years, and reboot again, I would just pretend that this game never happened because it doesn't feel like Mass Effect to me. So I could be okay with that. People at BioWare, I could be okay with that situation. I'm okay with just forgetting this game. I'm also okay with acknowledging the problems and coming back with a sequel that is fucking the opposite of this. I'm good with both of those options, but I'm not good with continuing this shit, which was really, really garbage. Garbage. I can say it now. I'm mad, okay? I feel betrayed.
I don't think it's garbage necessarily.
Well, I'm calling it garbage.
That's fine. You could call it garbage.
Fucking garbage.
I'm just saying, like, I also didn't like Mass Effect 2 when it first came out, and I didn't like Mass Effect 3, and it wasn't until I replayed the whole trilogy with the DLC that I really appreciated the whole thing together. So I'm holding out that if they come out with a sequel, maybe I'll feel the same way. And it's not that I hated
it would have
Andromeda.
to be so different, though. It would have to be so different.
They'd have to bring in the other aliens, or at least, like, there are things that really disappointed me, but overall, like, I'm glad that there's more Mass Effect content out there. I just wish it had been a little different, and I wish that they had had the resources to actually do a good job instead of like a half-hearted job. But I mean, part of that is just they were not supported. Like, the team wasn't supported, they weren't given enough resources, and they just kept changing direction too much, I think, and people kept leaving. But I'm holding out for the sequels.
I would leave too, BioWare. God. I'm still at my angry stage, but
I understand.
I don't know. I will still play future games if they happen and DLC. But there's some trust lost there because, I blame EA. I will always blame EA. Mm-hmm. EA, you're bad. EA, you need to stop.
Ryan's always saying that BioWare, he was like, you realize that BioWare is just EA in a BioWare suit, right? And I'm like, please don't say that. It makes me too sad.
It's unfortunate, but EA likes cars. They like sport, and they like cars and ball. Sport ball. They like ball.
Plants vs. Zombies. They like Minions. They don't have good taste. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I don't know. I guess those games are more profitable and more marketable.
I'm sure.
And yeah. But we were talking about E3, and this is relevant, so there you go.
I mean, E3 happened, like 2 weeks ago? We just weren't able to record until now. So.
Whatever, it's okay. There were other things. And I'm sure, I don't know. I'd be interested to know if somebody's E3 was so exciting because games they like, maybe they're like into Madden. And they're just like, and they were so happy. Or FIFA? Maybe they love FIFA.
FIFA. If you just say it fast enough, no one knows.
It's good stuff. Really good. But yeah, we wanted to do an episode because we talked about it last time that we would. And this is a shorter one, like, because it's just short, okay? But we're not titling it a mini episode because we're dumb like that. We call our mini-sodes are only 2 hours plus, okay? That's what a mini-sode is to us. We don't understand time. I don't understand time, and I think that's the problem.
Yeah, I felt bad calling those mini-sodes.
Whatever. Listen, it's done.
We can't go back.
I'm not going to apologize for my...
We can't rewind.
No. Yeah, I don't know if I would. That kind of scares me, but the whole rewinding time thing. It's a lot of power.
She did bleed from her nose too.
Yeah, she bled from her nose a real lot, and I've never had a nosebleed, and I don't wanna.
I had one once, like last year, and it really freaked me out because I'd never had one before, and I was like, I'm dying. This is it.
Yeah, I don't know how people have those regularly. I don't know what that's about. I don't want to Google it or anything. I'm just saying. Anytime I Google anything, even the most mild of questions that have to do with the human body, it's it's a tragic road. Oh, I've
There's a
seen
lot
some
of things you see on the internet that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, did you expect us on the internet? Because that's what you're getting, people. We're on the podcast. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a little bit tired. That didn't come out well. It's okay. It's okay. I guess we're gonna wrap it up here and do like a quick. I don't feel like doing a unplug because I'm tired, but I can plug. Let me just consult my life and tell you what I can plug. I was getting a phone call, so let me think. There must be something. Oh, I've been playing Animal Crossing. I guess I'll just plug Animal Crossing. That's like the easiest thing. I've been playing a lot of it. That's it. Sorry. I'm taking the easy way out. Animal Crossing is fun.
It's a good escape.
Yeah, I'm gardening. I have a beautiful peach orchard.
Mm-hmm.
Many peaches on the ground that need to be picked.
Yeah, and also you have managed to like they awarded me literally yesterday. They were like, it's been 4 years since you became mayor, and they all like start clapping, and I was like, and what have we done, everyone? It's jack shit. My village is full of ugly villagers. No one's cute except for fucking, I like Groucho, and who else do I have? Coco? No. She's a little bunny. I can't remember her name. Anyways, but you have like Diana and Julian, and you're about to get Meringue, and you have Marina, and you have like all these cute villagers, and you've been playing for literally like, what, a week? How? I haven't played for 4 years, and I've got like
dedication. Listen, I have a problem.
It took me a year to get rid of Lionel. A year.
Look, like, okay, I come from a family of alcoholics and addicts. Everyone's addicted to something. I have chosen my path. It is called video games and also intense research. And I wanted it to be nice, okay? I got tired. Look at all these people's fancy shit. And I was like, fuck no, I'm going to have that. Google's helps and an unbreakable will to get what I want.
I'm gonna get what I want.
If it's easy, if it's in a video game, if it's in life, fuck no. I'm never gonna achieve my goal. But in a video game, probably I'm okay. But you can do it. Like honestly, it skeeves me out to be on like Facebook groups for anything. But they're people give away stuff, and I don't know. It's fun, but I'm probably gonna have to temper myself and actually commit to my life rather than my mayorhood.
You've got important
Sorry, I'm the fucking mayor.
Duties?
I have shit to do. I can't feed you cats. I can't work today. I have to be the mayor. Okay, I'm busy. It's okay.
I'm plugging my RPG podcast that I've been working so hard at. It's
she really has. If you don't listen, the Babadook is gonna slash your throat. That was not a threat for legal reasons. I have no accountability. I'm not responsible for what I say. Go ahead.
Anyways, it's a Mass Effect RPG. And it's GM'd by my boyfriend Ryan, and then the characters are myself, my friend Taylor, who I do a paranormal podcast with. Why am I on 3 podcasts? Anyways, it's called Ghost Emoji, and
you like
our friend. Do I? And
apparently,
our friend Cherie and Rachel. So there's 4 female characters.
Oh, wait! I also have the bear named Sherry in the game, or maybe she says it like Cherie. That's right. Did you even meet her? She's so cute.
I don't think so.
She's fucking adorable. She's got a little thing of hair on her head. Proceed.
She sounds precious.
She is. She's really cute.
But yeah, so I play a Asari hacker. Cherie plays a like 7-foot tall ex-military Turian lady. Rachel plays another Turian lady who's a bounty hunter, and we're all bounty hunters. And then Taylor plays Judith, who is a human, Biotic Gladiator, or she used to be a Biotic Gladiator. And basically I change the voices and I do all the editing, so there's not a lot of us like talking about nothing or like trying to add, but it's called RPG Friends Club, and you should check it out because I work really hard on editing it. And also we're funny.
Yeah, it is very funny. I need to listen to episode 2. That I'll probably do today when I'm doing laundry. So it is really good. Episode 1 was really funny. I like Fiona. Is that her name?
Yeah, that's Cherie's character.
She's really cool, and you should listen to it. It's fun. I love RPG stuff online. I love it. So, and support Becca, please. Do it, please. All right. I think we're done.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else. We're at the 40-minute mark. Aren't you proud of us?
Yeah, mine says 46. Oh wait, I don't know what you're using.
Audacity?
Are we really at the 40-minute? Mine says whatever. Listen.
Wait, are you on? You're looking at the Skype. Yeah, Skype we're at 46, but on Audacity we're at 40.
Yeah,
so we talked for a little bit.
We did. It's okay. Never mind. Forget what you heard. I'm just gonna put this out, so you're just gonna hear that. Whatever. This is behind the scenes of podcasting. Okay. Well, we're gonna end it here, guys. We hope that you had a good 2 weeks since E3 and keep having them good weeks.
If you have any suggestions for what our next episode should be about, or something you want to hear us talk about, let us know.
Yeah, help me, please.
Help me.
Oh, please help me. Please. Okay. All right, bye guys.